Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi friends! Today you are going to have the opportunity to learn how sentences are put together. You're also going to learn how to analyze sentences. There will be 2 videos that you can watch, and after that you can go to the classwork section to find your worksheet, and this is gonna be the first video. Let's continue. This is the sentence analysis chart number 1, which we are going to use to learn more about how sentences are put together, about analyzing sentences. To do that, we need a sentence, right? So I have here a sentence prepared for you. Let's read it together. Dafa eats an apple. Which one is the action word? Yes, you're right. Eats is the action word. And we have learned some parts of speech from grammar box, and the action word is called a verb. Yes. But after this, soon you will learn another name of a verb. So now I'm going to take the red circle. If you remember from our grammar box lesson, the red circle, this big red circle, represents a verb. So I'm going to cut out eats, the action word here, from the sentence, which actually I already did. And then I'm going to put on top of the big red circle. Okay. Now I have a question. Look at this arrow here. Who is it that eats? Yes, you're right. Dafa. Do you still remember that Dafa? Which part of speech is Dafa? Yes, it's a noun. But in this lesson, the noun is not going to symbolize with the big black triangle. The color is still the same, it's black, but it is going to use not the black triangle anymore, but a big black circle. But of course, this one is bigger, the circle, for the action word. So let's just say a medium-sized black circle. Okay, and then I have another question. Dafa eats what? Yes, you're right. An apple. An apple is also a noun, and it is symbolized here with a smaller black circle, smaller than the one from here, for Dafa here. Okay, now we're going to move on to the other sentences, and we're going to do the same like before. Okay. This is the new sentence. The dogs tug the ribbon. Which one is the action word? Yes, you're right. Tug is the action word. So I'm going to cut out tug out of this sentence. So I'm done cutting out tug, the action word. So I'm going to put on top of the big red circle here. That symbolizes the verb, you remember that? But soon we are going to learn the new name of this. We're not going to call it verb anymore. Okay, now, what is it that tug? The dogs. So we're going to put right here. The dogs tug what? The ribbon. The dogs tug the ribbon. Okay, so we're moving on to the next sentence, which I already provided. Take a look at this. The horse nibbles the grass. Which one is the action word? Yes, correct. Nibbles. So I'm going to cut out nibbles first. So I'm done cutting out nibbles. I'm going to put here on top of the big red circle here. And then what is it that nibbles? The horse. So I'm going to put right here. The horse nibbles what? The grass. And put right here. The horse nibbles the grass. Nibbles here is the action word. Now, instead of saying this is a verb, we're going to have another name for these parts of speech. We're going to call this predicate. So I'm going to flip this circle. Predicate. Now, what is it that nibbles? The horse. So the horse is the one that doing the action. Now, we call the noun that is doing the action is a subject. So I'm flipping this. I turn this over. So we call the noun that is doing the action subject. The horse nibbles what? For the noun that receiving the action, we call it object. So I'm turning over the arrow, the black arrow here. The noun that receiving the action is called object. Specifically the direct object, because this one, the noun, is receiving the action directly. Okay. then the black circle for the direct object is smaller than the black circle for the subject? Well, it is because the direct object does not have the same importance to the sentence as the subject. That is why it is represented smaller than the one for the subject. Okay, let's take another look of another sentence here. The wind blew my hair. Which one do you think is the action word? In this time, we call it the predicate. Which one is the predicate? Yes, you're right. Blue is the predicate. And what is it that blew? The wind. And what is it that we call for the wind? In this sentence analysis practice, we call it the subject. The wind blew what? Which one that receiving the action? Yes, you're right. My hair. So this one, my hair, is the direct object. Okay, now that you know the term of subject, predicate, and the direct object, I'll see you in the next video to learn more about analyzing sentences. Thank you for watching.